we talk about NAFTA, we want to ask you about this op-ed piece in the New York Times, because there's a lot of talk about it and about the president's ability to make decisions. What is your reaction to that piece?
Well, in the op-ed, by the way, I'm at Scalia Law School at George Mason, not American University, but the point of my article was, what in heaven's name were the Canadians thinking of in all of this? I mean, they decided that really what was important here was things like gender equity and not the auto trade. And they sent down Chrystia Freeland to negotiate, and she went out of her way to convey her contempt for Trump. And that just struck me as about the stupidest thing you could do, unless, of course, you would be just as happy to see the whole thing fail.
Convey her, sorry, can you give that to me again? What example do you have of the minister expressing her views on Donald Trump?
Well, if you take a look at the speech she gave last summer at the Foreign Policy magazine, GabFest, it basically echoed everything that one reads in the Washington Post about Donald Trump. And the White House took it personally. The White House said, right, we know where she's coming from. She didn't mention my name, but nevertheless. And thereafter, she was completely frozen out of the White House. So she gets to come down and talk to the trade representative here. But that's, and she talks to congressmen, but that's basically about it. So, frankly, if you really wanted a deal, it's too late now. The best thing one could have done would have been to send somebody else to negotiate for Canada.